news. Now, Dr. Oma needs your help. She only got a few subscribers. She needs 1,000 subscribers now. You guys can do it this one. I think she got 98 subscribers. Come on now. Hit like, share, subscribe. Hit like, share, subscribe. Come on now. You can do it. You can help Dr. Oma subscribe. But anyhow, we finna go back to our grave. But don't forget us. This is your Aunt Linda who died on the Titanic. Man, they gave us no lifeline for us. We died on the Titanic. Come on now. Hit like and subscribe. Woo! Speaking on her and Destiny relationship, you guys know that Destiny is just going on a campaign or tour smashing Melody. She answered. A fan said, will you ever mend your relationship with Destiny?
With Destiny. So,
back it up a little bit.
Look at y'all putting y'all blocked with Destiny. So, look at y'all putting y'all blogs in your site stuff. I love it. So, I would be honest, like for where I am in a place in my own life where I'm not really interested in putting in work to fix things that didn't work. I am moving forward and doing the things and being around the people that I'm choosing to be around and the people that I'm choosing to have, a part of my life and that I am used to having around me, and that's just where I am. So not really necessarily trying to fix anything. I think that at one point, I felt that the friendship probably would have gotten back on track, possibly. However, there were certain things that just kept being put out there, even in the midst of the beef, that I just wasn't here for, and I'm never probably going to be here for and never be okay with. So it will probably be hard for me to move forward. Like, don't try to go around calling me a liar and saying I'm a master manipulator when we know that not to be true. And because of that, and making it seem like I just was not a good friend and I'm a liar and all that stuff, because of that, it caused me to have to respond. And it took me a while to even say anything. It took me a while to say anything because that's not how I even wanted to have to move. Because again, I was really thinking and hopeful that eventually, maybe we would be back in a good space and, be friends. So it took a while for me to say anything. But then whenever certain things just kept coming and coming, I got to a point where it was like, okay, well, now I'm going to defend myself. And I know some of y'all, it's so crazy because some people will be like, well, you didn't have to say that, or you didn't have to say this. That was never my intention to have to say anything. I never would have thought that it would have gotten there. I have a lot of friends that I have been there for, that check their PayPals, that I'm a good friend to. You don't hear me talking about it because it's never.
And they haven't talked about it either.
And yeah, and they haven't. And they haven't. Yeah, that's right. And they ain't talk about me either, and go online and say things about me because they ain't heard from me. That's right. They didn't do that either. So I mean, that's just me. That's just how I move. I'm the type of person where I look out for my friends. I look out for my friends, period. And your real friends are good to you. And I have some real friends that are great to me. That's right. Yes.
And there you have it. The answer is no, you guys. At one point, Mel said that maybe she thought that it was going to get back on track. But Destiny kept on bashing her. Not to mention, Destiny was with her ex, calling her ex at 1 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning. They have such a strange relationship, she and Martell. So the answer is no. So, you guys know, Destiny still hasn't stopped bashing Melody. She still every time she get an interview, she is gonna bash Melody. Continue on cooking now. We're cooking with Miss Wanda today. Seems like Wanda made her way over there to party the neighbor. Let's see what's going on. I think this is the baked potatoes, you guys. Here.
So look, Wanda J. Blige pulled up on us at my cousin's house for Juneteenth. Cousin Bernard came through. Yeah. Wanda unwrapped these potatoes because everybody was asking about the Wanda showing them potatoes. I want to know what we got.
Okay, y'all.
Show us what we got. They've been asking about the showing them potatoes.
Y'all,
which one is different?
They've been traveling now. Y'all got to know it. They ain't gonna look exactly like they would if they wasn't.
And let them know Cousin Bernard delivered them.
These right here, that is the shrimp potato. Y'all know my look called a mash because
which one?
The shrimp potato.
This is shrimp potato. Y'all don't want it, I eat. Hey, what that girl said it was nasty food, storming. Can I say that? You can say whatever you want. Cousin Bernard, you can say whatever you want. Hey, don't tell me this shit was nasty. Hold on, get all this shit. And you my homeboy. I stirred him up.
And all of them basically.
I don't know why he hates down here on my cousin.
And this is
that's the chicken. I want.
That's a chicken potato.
Chicken potato. It's so good.
So y'all know
that's
when you roast them up, look at
chicken potato.
You gotta heat it up, take it out and
and
eat
you remember
it.
the picture when I very first done it?
But that's all right. Let me tell you something. They smell good as hell. And they still Wanda J. Blige came through. Yeah. Wanda showed up potatoes. My cousin seasoned the meat with Wanda showed up barbecue sauce and whatnot. Cousin Bernard came through to represent. And after we get drunk tonight and in the morning, after going down the black, we gonna fuck these potatoes up. And that's what it is.
That's what it is.
That's
Tell
what it is.
people alive. Hey, tell them get it like they live it.
Get how they live it. There it is. Wanda J. Blige showing up potatoes.
Y'all come see them fresh when they first come up.
Yeah.
When they come up like off my truck, they gonna look a whole lot better than this. This is traveling with it.
That's traveling. We understand it, but in about how they look, it's about how they taste.
Yeah.
Hey,
Storm.
Sometimes it's like the eye look.
Storm.
Don't eat no bitch food that ain't came out no box. Oh, I just bad.
They see you wash your motherfucking hands.
Don't fuck
We had
with
on
me.
gloves. We had on gloves. They filmed us. We had on gloves. Man, we try to serve the people. We get good food. Hey, I ain't just bragging out that my cousin, man.
You taste like what?
This is coming from Love and Mary Straight and No Chaser too. Destiny proves Melody was not lying, Cynthia say, about the phone calls. A lot of people call numbers back. I do it all the time. Stop implying Mel was being mashed. So she's still on this tour of bashing Mel. I don't get it. She can't seem to have anything to talk about but Mel.
Her house driving back to Huntsville. So it was like checking on me to get back home. I was leaving her house. So before I was supposed to go to the polo match with them, and I missed it because I had the times messed up. I was there in Atlanta rehearsing for my play that I was in, Lipstick Monologues. And so I missed the polo match, and he was like, just come over to Spray's house. And we were over playing cards, having a good time. And I brought my niece with me because I knew I was going to drive back. And so she was hanging out with us, and we, playing spades and doing what black people do. And they were like, stay, it's late. I'm like, no, I got to get back. She want to get back. I got to get back. So, and I was like, what is going on with your phone? Why is your ex-wife on your voicemail? And he was like, man, I don't know. Oh, no. I said, every time I call you, it pops up. That's weird. And Sheree was right there. She said, yeah, I heard it too.
Okay, let's go on down and see what the fans are saying. Can't stand Destiny. They got all these emojis. Destiny, Soteria say, Destiny recent interview with Richie. Why would Cherie call Martell when she was with him? How were they checking on her, but she called Martell? Destiny always lies when they ask her hard question and interrupts the interview to deflect. She's not making sense. Tamika said, the part that made the least sense is if Martell knew that calls to his phones were going to Mel's phone. Why he didn't seem too bothered and then immediately tried to get down to the bottom of it. It's as if he knew he could have caused the issue and didn't want to say anything in front of Cherie when Destiny questioned him about it. If I found out my calls were being routed to my ex phone, I'll be living it on the phone with my phone company immediately. Not sitting around playing cards like nothing happened. He didn't do anything about it because he knew he was involved and didn't call to inquire about it in front of Cherie because he didn't want her to know that he hacked his ex-wife's phone. I think she was trying to be smart. So Miss Van wrote, I stand with Councilman Devin Keith, a servant to his belief, his community, and his position, upstanding, high value, and now will have a better understanding of the monumental phrase by the late John Lewis, get in good trouble, stay woke, people, take the wheel, where is the thing at? So Mama Bear Van stand with Councilman Keith.